calories. This one word has changed the whole perspective, the way we are eating our food, right? Whether we are aiming for weight gain or whether we are aiming for weight loss, calories does matter. But sometimes what happens, in the name of calories, we have started avoiding too many food products, right? Sometimes they are good for us, but just because we see that it has too many calories, we start avoiding it, or probably, we are not including them in our diet. So let's understand the basic concept of calories. So it will give you a good clear picture the next time when you are, counting on your calories, or probably, planning your meal. This will going to help you out. So now, what are calories, or what is kilocalorie? Calorie word means. So like kilometer is a unit, meter is a unit, liter is a unit. Similarly, calorie is a unit of energy, and when we get that energy from the food, it is defined as calories. It's very simple. There's no second thought about it. This is what calorie means, and we are making it so complex when we are counting in our food. Okay, and the second part of it, people are trying to avoid calories, which is quite shocking. You just cannot avoid calories because we need those calories for our survival, right? We just cannot run away from it, because every good or bad food has some amount of calories. Your roti has calories, chawal has calories, even the fries that you're eating has calories, then pizza that you're having has the calories. So what matters here is the sources of calories. So for example, if a person is consuming about 1400 calories from on an average day from roti, dal, rice, chawal, salads, fruits, etc. On the other side, a person is consuming about same calories from processed food, or you can say fried food, more of pizza, more of fries, more of beverages which are high in sugar. Okay, so what do you think who will experience more weight gain? Definitely the one who is consuming 1400 calories from processed food, because it gets difficult for your body to metabolize those calories, and hence you experience more fat gain. That's what we know about calories till now. Okay, I'm going to talk about very interesting thing, which is thermic effect of food, like how this calorie concept is working when it comes to your weight loss, right? So you might have seen people are saying, I'm including more protein in diet, it helps me to reduce my weight. Second, I'm including more food, which is that will boost your body's metabolic rate, right? And there are also some people who are saying, I'm having healthy food, but still I'm not able to reduce my weight. So what's the reason behind? So reason behind is that thermic effect of food. So what is thermic effect of the food? So in simple language, thermic effect of the food means whenever you're eating something as a part of your meal, right, some of it get digested, some of it get metabolized, and some of it get burnt as a form of heat. So now that's interesting. That means whenever you're eating something, you're also burning some calories. Okay, that is what you call thermic effect of food. So you might have seen people are saying, include these food, it will help you to boost up your body's metabolic rate, right? So that means the food that will help you to burn off some calories when your body at rest, so that you have to do less efforts when you're doing your workouts. That's what it means. Okay, इसलिए healthy खाने का thermic effect of food is more as compared to processed food. So now let me give example of thermic effect of food. Okay, so whenever you're eating your food, it primarily has three things: carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Okay, and carbohydrate and fat ka thermic effect is very less as compared to that of protein, and that's why they consider it as the enemy or the villains for the weight loss industry. Okay, why? For example, you're having 400 calories from carbohydrates. Okay, just from carbohydrates, and the thermic effect of carbohydrate is 5 to 10%, which means if you're having 400 calories, you're burning just 40 calories when your body is at rest. Okay, and fat gives you 9 calories, and suppose you're consuming again same amount of calories from fat, 400 calories, and its thermic effect of food is 0 to 3%, which means out of 400 calories that you had from fat, you're burning just 12 calories, which is quite less. And that's why whenever you're including more fried food, you have to double your workout. Why? Because you are not burning anything when your body is at rest. All work that you have to do is by yourself, by increasing the intensity of the workout, rigorous workout, because you have to push your body hard to burn off those calories, because your body is not burning anything when your body is at rest. Okay, now coming to protein. So protein gives you 4 kilocalories, and suppose if you are having same calories like 400 calories from protein, and its thermic effect is 20 to 30%, which means out of 400 calories, your body is burning 120 calories from it. Isn't it interesting? And that's why we say always make protein as a part of your diet when we are aiming for weight loss, because it will help you to burn some calories when your body is at rest. Second, it will keep you full for the longer period of time. So I hope it's very clear for you. So why we tell, protein, include more protein in your diet, include more food which will help you to burn more, which help you to burn more calories when your body is at rest. That's the reason behind it. So now just don't get crazy about calories, and also don't get crazy about protein. So ऐसा नहीं है कि अब आपको प्रोटीन ही इंक्लूड करना है. All I want to say is that make sure your meals should be balanced and as per your activity, as per your age, आप कितनी exercise कर रहे हो, it all depends on that. ठीक है? So that's all for today. I hope it will help you to understand the word calorie means, and now just don't get crazy about it. Make sure, make some sense whenever you're eating some food in your diet.